Hello everyone, I am Shweta and welcome to my channel Analytics by Shweta. In today's video, we will learn how to show the data for the last months as selected by you. For example, in this data, I have said last month is 3. So it is showing me the data for the last 3 months. If I say show me the last 2 months, it shows me only the last 2 months. And similarly, if it says last 6 months, it shows me the data for the last 6 months. It's a completely dynamic chart. In our previous video, we had seen how to calculate the first months and we had used the offset function for that. So if you want to see those videos, please refer to the card in the description and learn about it. So let's proceed to create this chart. This is our data set. I have given a help column over here, which is a serialized number from 1 to 12 for the respective months. I will create a drop down for this and let me select this and just give me a white color. Let me give it. Let me increase it. Let us just select a particular value. So last 4 months. So we are going to use the offset. So I'll say is equal to offset. Then I will say started from this particular location. Then I will say count A. And I'll count the number of filled cells in this particular column. Then I'll minus it by this value over here. So what it will do is it will go up to the last 4th row and stop over there. Then I want to stay in the same column. So I say 0. And what is our height? We want 4 rows. So once again, I will select this and I will say 1 and I close it. So if you see, I get the last 4. If I change it to the last 9, I get the last 9. It's a spillover effect over here which you see. And if you click here, you see the formula is disabled. The formula is active only in the first cell. This is a recent version of Excel, so that is why you see this spillover effect. Now we'll do the same for the units sold. You will copy this, you will paste it, and here instead of A1, you will say B1, and here also you will say B, and enter. Now if you see, we have the respective data points of the units sold for each of these months. If I change it to 5, it shows me only the 5. Now we want a dynamic chart which shows us this data. So what you need to do is go here, copy this, go to formula, name manager, new, and in refers to you need to paste this. And then you will say date values and OK this. Close this, go here, copy the second one, go to name manager, go to new, in refers to, again paste it and say unit values and do OK and close it. Now just select the name manager. In date values, just go here and put your cursor over here. So you see this, it is completely highlighting that particular range, that is the last 5 months. And similarly for values, it is highlighting the last 5 values. So if you want to learn more about how to use offset, please refer to the video link in the card and description box. Now go ahead and create your chart as normal. So I'm going and creating a clustered chart. I go to the axis, give it a black color, I bold it, I increase the size, I remove the axis from here, I remove the legends, I do format data series and I adjust the gap width and I put it as, let's see, 35 so that it's more thicker. Then I add data labels. I update the data labels font and font size. You can also change the series color. So let's go ahead and do that. I put it as purple color. Now, if you see, our chart shows us the entire 12 months of data. But since we have given 5, we want only 5 months, and that also the last 5 months to be shown. So select your data, go to chart design, then go to select data. If you see, this is the x-axis over here, and this is the y-axis. So go and edit the x-axis, and after the exclamation point, just delete it. Then press F3, and the name ranges which we created, we will use that. So X is the date, so we use the date and we OK this. Similarly, y-axis we edit, then we go here and we delete it after the exclamation. We do F3 and the y is the unit value. So we put unit and we OK it. So if you see, we have a last 5 months data present here. You go here and let's just try the last 3 months. So you see the last 3 months data. You can go here and write last 2 months or last 8 months. It's a completely dynamic chart and it updates as per your requirement. You can create a dynamic title for this particular chart. So I'll just show you how to do. We have go to chart design and chart title above. I have added the chart title, but it is currently showing as units sold. We want last how many months data. So I'll say is equal to, I will say last, then I use ampersand, then a space, then I again use ampersand and I write this cell where the months is given. So it will say last 8. Then again I use ampersand. Then I say months unit sold. We need a space over here. So if you see here, it says last 8 months units sold. If I put it as 11, it says last 11 months units sold. So last, then we give a space, then we link it to this cell, then we again say months units sold, and we put a space at the start. So now instead of this unit sold, we can link it to this title over here. So if you see, it says last 11 months units sold. If I change it to 5, it says last 5 months units sold. So it's a dynamic chart title. I hope you enjoyed creating this chart in Excel. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.